Factsverse presents Woman Declared Deceased Wakes Up with a Creepy Message for the World. You ever wondered what happens when you die? Some people believe that they will go to heaven and live in everlasting peace. Some people believe that they'll be reincarnated so that they can live on Earth again. There are some who believe that they have a choice between everlasting peace and reincarnation. Others believe in no afterlife at all. Unfortunately, we don't really know what's going to happen until we die. Whatever we believe, it's a matter of faith. Well, one woman thought that she had all the answers. Dorothy Eady was born in 1904 in London, England. When she was 3 years old, she fell down the stairs and hit her head. She had a serious head injury and the doctors didn't think that she was going to survive. But fortunately, she did make it. When she woke up, something extraordinary happened that left her parents struggling for answers. When Dorothy left the hospital, she kept asking her parents when she would be going home, despite the fact that she was already home. Her parents just thought that she was still a bit confused because of the head injury. She also developed a strange accent. Her doctors didn't know what was going on, saying that she was perfectly healthy. They had no explanation as to why such a young girl developed an accent from a land where she'd never been. On a trip to the British Museum with her family, one specific thing caught Dorothy's attention. It was an old, faded picture. When Dorothy saw the photo, she ran over to it. She told her parents that that was her home. She asked them where the trees and the gardens were as she moved through the gallery. Her parents didn't know what to think as they followed her through the museum. She walked over to the statues of ancient Egyptian royalty. She stopped at each statue and kissed its feet. She told her parents that they were her people. When Dorothy got older, she went to speak with E.A. Wallace Budge, an Egyptologist who worked for the British Museum. Dorothy's passion surprised him, and he encouraged her to learn more about hieroglyphics and history. He had never met a girl so young with such a passion for Egyptian history. When Dorothy was 15 years old, she said that the mummy of Pharaoh Seti I visited her in a dream. She claimed that the ancient ruler helped her understand where her passion for Egyptian history came from. His visit reminded her that she lived a past life in ancient Egypt. She was reincarnated as a girl in London in the 1900s. She was sure that it was true, too, and in 1931 she married a man named Imam Abdel Magid and she moved to Egypt. As soon as she saw the desert in Egypt, she knew she was home. When Dorothy arrived in Egypt, she bent down and touched the ground. She says that being there helped her to reconnect with her past life. She claimed to have been a girl named Bentrashit, the daughter of a vegetable seller. She was raised to be a sacred priestess and consecrated virgin. When she met Pharaoh Seti I, they fell in love and conceived a child. She knew that if anybody had found out that it would cause a scandal, so she committed suicide. She told her story to many people, and when historians heard the tale, they were skeptical. They created a test to prove once and for all if she really was reincarnated and used to live in Egypt in a past life. The historians asked Dorothy to identify ancient wall paintings in complete darkness. If she really were a priestess, she would remember which image was on which wall. She passed the test with flying colors. After passing the test, people believed her story, and she became a trusted local figure. She spent a lot of time praying in ancient temples and reconnecting with her past. Historians and civilians called her Seti and would often seek her counsel. She was able to help archaeologists translate the ancient text so that they could understand historical customs better. She was even able to tell them the location of many sites in the Valley of Kings before they were uncovered. In 1981, Seti passed away in Abydos, Egypt. She was buried in an unmarked grave in the desert facing west. That would allow her to watch the sunset over Egypt. She was sure that she was reincarnated, and when she was able to help archaeologists expand their understanding of Egypt, they thought she was reincarnated too. If she truly was reincarnated, she could be living another life now, somewhere else in the world. Do you believe in reincarnation, or do you think there's some other explanation? Tell us in the comments, and subscribe for more.